I'm going to show you how to make learning targets. Now, learning targets really help you do two things. One, they help you break down the standards that you're teaching in your class into meaningful individual lessons. And two, they offer teachers a quick and convenient way to edit the standards in a way that doesn't influence the entire school. So really, we're talking about the standards in your class. See, if you go into the Manage tab, you'll see that you have very few options if you're logged in as a teacher. But if you'd like to edit the standards, the correct way to do that is to do it through the Mastery Book by editing your learning targets. So let's take a look at how to create your first learning target. The first thing you'd do is you'd click the plus icon here, but instead of adding an assignment, you would add a learning target. And then a learning target needs to be taken from a standard of your choosing. So if I was to check this first standard, you would see I already have a few learning targets that are created already. The nice thing about this is if you have a teacher team, teachers can share learning targets. So I would recommend whenever you're creating a learning target, just check to see if other teachers in your team have already created a learning target that addresses the standard you're teaching. In this case, I'll go to another standard here that doesn't already have learning targets. And you'll see that automatically the abbreviation here is appended with a dash and a letter. You can change it if you'd like to, but I do recommend you keep the abbreviation because it helps keep learning targets organized. And then you have a description for what students will be able to do. And here I've selected a learning target at random, but if I hover over that text, I can see in detail what that's all about. So this one's about inequalities, but for this example, I'm going to keep it very generic. And after I click Save, it's going to go back to the assignment creation, and your learning target will already be selected. If your learning target is not selected, make sure that the filter up here is either showing all or showing the learning targets. If it's showing standards only, then the learning targets are going to be hidden because of the filter. So I'm going to go back to showing learning targets, and now I can see those. Also, by the way, if I was to show my dropdown now, it'll show me all the learning targets that I've ever created. And right now I only have 4. Okay. One more thing, by the way, this is helpful to see. If you'd ever like to copy the text or view the entire text, you can click this clipboard here, and it'll show everything that you have selected. So if I select multiple learning targets, for example, the entire text is down here, and then that's something that you can copy and paste if you wanted to copy your learning target into your lesson plan or something. I'm going to remove those again and hide that. So with my learning target selected, I'm now ready to create my assignment title. Or if I close this window, the learning target is already saved, and it'll be there if I open the window again.